Tesla has granted Chief Executive Elon Musk around $44 billion worth of the company's shares, aimed at keeping the tech billionaire in the role until at least 2030. A judge struck down an even larger pay package 6 months ago, worth $86 billion, ruling it was unfair to shareholders. Tesla's board agreed he deserved the compensation for delivering what they describe as transformative and unprecedented growth in the company. Tesla have plunged 25% this year. Their shares are largely due to the billionaire's affiliations with Donald Trump and also intensifying competition in the market. Now, Carl Rhodes is a professor of business and society at the University of Technology at Sydney's Business School, and he joins me now to get more on this. Professor Rhodes, tell us about this deal and, your initial reaction to it.
Fortunately, it's surprising in a way, but not entirely unprecedented when we're constantly surprised by the kind of outrageous extremities that billionaires around the world get to, especially Elon Musk as the richest man in the world. But this is really a massive payout at the level that we've never seen before. Even the biggest payouts to tech bosses rarely, would generally maybe go up to 100 million or 300 million, but this is just completely out of this world in terms of the vast amount of money. Put it into, this is 44 billion Australian dollars. The Australian federal budget is 650 billion. So if you put it into that perspective, it's just an extraordinarily kind of gross amount of money for one person to be paid for doing a job.
Yeah, so this insane amount of money, as you've put it, but not entirely surprising because, there was another pay packet ruled out by a judge, but, very, very generous.
Well, that was ruled out last year, which was a lot more, as you said in the introduction. That case isn't closed, by the way. This payout is considered a kind of interim payout until that one gets resolved. Trump didn't take that lying down. He went back and sued them. So this pay could actually get even greater if he's successful in his contesting the previous ruling.
Tell us a bit more about the board's argument for this level of compensation for Musk.
Yeah, they're saying that he's needed in the role in order to meet the challenges of the future, to keep him engaged. He's been flitting around a lot over the last, almost year, right? With his space exploration and getting involved with Trump and manipulating elections and all of these kind of things. So they want to get him back on the job at Tesla. He's had to sign up that he would stay as a member of the executive until at least 2030, I believe. He can't sell the shares for 5 years, so that gives him an incentive to grow the share price. So they think that this one single person is somehow going to make sure that the future of Tesla will be shiny and bright. So they're basically putting all their eggs in one basket, assuming that Musk will be some kind of corporate messiah who's going to bring Tesla back on track after really it hasn't been. Sales have been falling, stock prices have been falling, profitability has been falling, the brand has been damaged. So Tesla's in a bad way, and much of that can be actually attributed to the behavior of Musk himself. So will he be able to turn it around like some kind of billionaire vigilante? That's what they're backing.
In the real world, do you think that argument stacks up? What does it mean for Musk's engagement with Tesla? As you say, he's had other things on his mind. Does it mean he will stay there? And, how do you think shareholders are going to react to that? Are they going to believe that?
Well, he's been vocal about being opposed to activist shareholders. This takes his total shareholding, I think, from 13% to 15%, so he'll have more influence there. I suspect the shareholders probably have a mixed result. If you go back to the thing last year where the payout was stopped in a court, it was in Delaware, the lawsuit there it was suggested that Musk had been dictating the terms over salary negotiations to the board and implying that he had some undue influence on the board. And he obviously is a very, domineering kind of character, as we've seen. So there's kind of Trump's influence there, a mixed response to the board. I think the initial response from the share market was a slight rally of about 2%. So we'll have to kind of see where that goes. But still, the fact that people think that rather than all of the hardworking people at Tesla, all of the creative people, the engineers, the computer scientists who have, done great innovations in electric vehicles, yet somehow you have a board of directors who is stating that it's all down to the single figurehead at the top. That seems a little far-fetched to me.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on Tesla at the moment. Share prices you've outlined, also, pressure from other EVs in the market. Also, there's questions about their relationship at the board with Musk. I mean, where is the company at the moment?
Well, the EV, it's obviously been a great innovator in electric vehicles. That is changing with broadened competition, international competition, the growth of EV manufacturing and innovation in China. So it's a vastly different thing. There's also a future of what's happening with, robo-taxis and other things that will come up. So Tesla's it's probably fair to say it's at a crossroads now. Will it be able to keep up with newer innovators or not? And obviously it's also had significant investment from the US government. Will that what will happen in terms of those sorts of investments? So Tesla is at a crossroads, and the board are clearly hoping that Musk, it's confused those two sometimes, Musk will be able to turn that around. On the other hand, people are saying that there are some reports that saying the whole market for EVs globally is struggling, not just with Tesla, but with other electric vehicles because of Musk's immense unpopularity that he gained through his, chainsaw-wielding antics as head of the Department of Government Efficiency under Trump. So, I'd be reluctant to place bets at the moment. It's really up in the air.